On this episode of Amazing Websites Television, two incredible tools to get organized when you're putting together an event, the best resources to produce professional-looking info products, the fastest by far web browser on the internet, two incredible apps to save you time and effort, how to create a powerful talking emoticon, and a handy bookmark that will teach you how to fix anything. This episode is brought to you by Kickstart Cards, a total solution to manage your email marketing, shopping cart, and affiliate program. Take a 30 days free trial at getkickstartcard.com.
Welcome back to Amazing Websites Television. I am back again here in Amsterdam. I'm just outside Amsterdam on a very beautiful place. Actually, if you see just on this side, you will see a beautiful windmill, which is the very traditional Dutch windmill. And over here you will see a sculpture of Rembrandt van Rijn, the very famous Middle Ages painter from Holland. And actually on that side, I will also show it in a second, but you have the beautiful Amstel River. And the reason why I wanted to do this show here was because I have some very interesting tools that I'm going to be sharing with you, but that remind me a little bit of the transition of times that actually has happened from before the internet was there until now when the internet was there. See, for example, these windmills are very traditional and how they were done, and obviously they were not as effective as the new windmills, and how they are creating energy. In those days, the windmills were basically used not to really create energy, but basically to dissolve the different kind of grains for creating bread and creating cereals, etc. So now let me just tell you which tools I want to share with you. You're going to find it very interesting. You see, very soon I'm going to be putting together a number of events, and one of the most difficult tasks in actually putting the event is getting the registration desk together. And you have to do the name tags, and you have to make sure that the name tags are inside of their pouches, and they have the little tags so that you can give it to all the participants, and then you have to put them in order, and you have to do all these things. Well, while doing some research on the internet, I found a great resource. If you're actually doing conferences or events or live events or anything like that, you have to check this website, which is called PC Name Tags. There you will be able to simply send them a PDF or a Excel sheet containing the information about the participants, and they will take care of the rest, and they will just give you in a box everything really neatly organized. I absolutely love that. Now, the second resource that I want to share with you is also very practical, because you will be able to simply by sending your PDFs, or by simply sending your MP3s or your videos, whatever you want, they will be able to create them into beautiful products that you can sell at the high profit margin. The name of this resource is called Kunaki. And I know that it sounds a bit weird, but it's Kunaki. That's Kunaki. And you can see just the URL just down here. It is absolutely fantastic, because they will be able to convert your MP3s, your DVDs, whatever you want, into amazing looking products. Now, the other thing, remember I was telling you that I was putting together a number of events. I also was looking for a number of elements and things that I wanted to put there, and I actually needed some t-shirts, and also I needed some trophies. So because we're going to be doing a very nice award ceremony, and I really wanted to make sure that I have a very nice custom-made award, and I found a resource that is called a1trophy.com, where you can actually design your trophy, and they can make it very inexpensive and very beautiful. And the very last thing that I was going to share with you, because as I was telling you, I am preparing for a big event, I needed also custom-made t-shirts, and for this one, possibly this resource you have already heard of, or possibly you already know about, but if you haven't, I think that you're going to really enjoy what I'm going to be sharing with you. This is a site that is called Cafe Press, and there you can go and design not only t-shirts, but you can design mugs, and all sorts of really very cool products, and then you will be able, they will make them custom made for you, not in a very expensive price, and then you will be able to either sell them or use them for your staff or use them for your team there on your events. Those are the great resources that I have to share with you today. And now I think it's time that we go for Triple Your Internet Intelligence.
So, you are on the internet using a web browser. You know, that thing with the address bar and back button and bookmarks. That thing you're in right now, up there. Yeah, that's your web browser. If you're like me, when you're on your computer, you spend something like, I don't know, 90% of your time on the internet in a browser. There's emails, chatting, you're reading news, watching videos, playing games, you're buying things, just to name a few. Which kind of makes the web browser the most important program on your computer. And if you think about it, it hasn't always been this way. You see, web browsers were first designed a long time ago with the old internet in mind. You know, back when it was slow and mainly just words with links that just send you to more words with links, back before all of these innovations. So some guys at Google asked, what if we redesigned the web browser from scratch with an eye towards the new web? You know, maps, video, and web apps that are a lot more dynamic. And so they created Chrome, a web browser that's crazy fast on today's internet. And it's sleek and more secure, but mostly it's really fast. I mean, my biggest question when I boot up my computer is how long till I get on the internet, right? I mean, if there isn't any internet, I might not even use my computer. Did you know that even the fastest computers will still take like 45 seconds to boot up? 45 seconds! You can make a sandwich in that time. So here's what's going on when your computer's booting up. There's this list of things to do, stuff I'm sure you don't care about, but it cranks through them one at a time. What you probably notice is that your programs begin loading up slowly, and if you're like me, as soon as you see your web browser icon appear, you're like double-clicking it over and over and over. Let's go, buddy, I got some emails to read. Well, all of this stuff is called your operating system. And over time, it gets rusty, and your once fresh computer gets slow. Well, Google was like, wait a second, if your operating system's a hassle and all you're really using it for is to get on your web browser, to get online, then maybe we don't need this anymore. What if when you pressed on, you were on the internet in seconds? What if your browser was your operating system? And so check this out. This means that you don't have to deal with managing programs or nagging updates or lost files or confusing settings or blue screens of doom, and there's no nagging updates. Just your browser. Which means you can still listen to music, you can watch movies, interact with friends, you're creating documents, you're playing games, you're writing your emails, you're doing all of this stuff that you were already doing on the internet. But here's the thing, none of this is stored on your computer. What? None of it, you ask? Yeah, none of it. Really nothing? Yeah, nothing is stored on your computer. Well, where is it? It's on the internet. You know, like when you access your emails from your computer and your phone. The email, it isn't stored on either device. So if everything's stored on the internet, then your phone, your computer, all of these devices are what people call stateless. Which is kind of a big word, so maybe just remember this. Chrome is a totally rethought web browser, and you can download it right now on your computer. But Chrome OS is a totally rethought computer that lets you stop worrying about your computer so you could focus on the internet. Which is what most of us use our computers for nowadays anyways.
Interesting tools, right? I mean, I do not know if you're actually already using Google Chrome, but I've been a very, very strong advocate of using Firefox. But now, after seeing all the great tools that Google Chrome has to offer, I am actually going to start thinking about it, and I think it's very, very cool. So right now I think it's time that we go to our next section on the show, which is going to be one app a day keeps boredom away. On today's One App a Day Keeps Boredom Away section of the show, I have two really very interesting resources. The first resource that I want to share with you is a resource that is called Greplin. Greplin is a resource that you can use to search all social media sites and all your accounts for stuff that you have posted. So for example, sometimes we do not know if we posted something in Twitter, if we actually did it in Facebook, if we shared it on Gmail, if we possibly put it on Dropsend. I mean, we have no clue, but there's just so many different social media sites and tools that we're using. And what this site does is that you will be able to put all your social media sites on one single place so that you will be able to do one single search. Very, very cool tool. As I was telling you, I am right now standing on the other side of the Amstel River. You can just see this beautiful Amstel River. It's a little bit windy. This is the reason why I'm actually standing up on this side, so that the wind doesn't really bother the microphone. And I have one more really cool tool that I want to share with you, which is called Fast Customer. And also, the same as Greplin, you can also get it in the App Store on iTunes. Basically, this tool, what it does is it will give you the telephone directory of about 500 different companies around the United States and Canada. And I mean, I do not know about you, but I get extremely upset when you call one of these customer service representatives on any of these companies, and then they have you on hold with this really silly, stupid music while you're standing there. Well, this is very cool. What you will have is, when the moment that you get this app installed, you will be able just to click on that on the icon, and then it will tell you, it will just have a directory of all the different companies that are there available. You will dial the phone, and then immediately the phone will let you know when the customer service representative has already answered the phone, so that you don't have to be wasting time. I think this is just an absolutely great tool. However, the only big challenge is that this is only available in the United States and Canada. But anyway, I hope that you really enjoy it, and now it's time that we go to our next section, which is going to be our feature presentation.
And now, our feature presentation.
This is your brand. These are your fans. Your fans love your brand. But how do they share their love? Well, by typing it on a keyboard. But how much passion can be expressed through a keyboard? Just this much. So what about all the rest? Well, all that passion is lost. Until now, thanks to Video Genie. Video Genie helps you capture all your fans' passion by easily letting them record short videos of themselves from any web browser or mobile device. How? Just go to your videogenie.com account and create a new video campaign with just a couple of clicks. Now your fans can start recording fun videos telling everyone why they think you're so awesome in their own words. You'll get tons of videos, so the next step is to manage them. First, you can thank everyone right from Video Genie, and then you can approve the good ones or reject the not so good ones. As soon as you approve a video, you can share it on any website, Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube with just one click. It's that simple. Then, Video Genie will track which videos people really like or which ones help you sell more stuff, and automatically plays those videos the most to maximize the success of your video campaign. So say goodbye to boring text feedback, because there's nothing more powerful than video of happy fans promoting your brand. Video Genie. Tap into your customers' passion.
On today's handy bookmarks, I have 4 resources that I am sure that you will want to find very, very useful. First one is called bobbooks.co.uk. This is an interesting site because with your pictures and also with your videos, you will be able to create some very, very good looking books. I mean, possibly you have seen in other websites, or if you go actually to some of the other photography shops, you will be able to create these same books. But one of the things that this is different is that you will be able on this website to really give life to your books. Is very, very interesting. One of the services that they use is, for example, you can take a video that you have made, and they will make it into a small little leaflet that you will be able to just flick around, and it will look like if you actually have a movie running there. Like, I do not know if you have seen those cartoons that move very fastly. Very, very interesting resource. I recommend you to check it out because I really, really love the concept. I have already created some books for my kids and they absolutely love it. The next resource that I wanted to share with you. And this is a resource that I knew about already for a while, and I never really used it until I started really starting to understand a lot of the philosophy behind what Lance Armstrong have created. The website is called livestrong.com, and there you will find all sorts of different tools and resources for you to improve your health. Very good site to check out. Now, I do not know if you are a do-it-yourselfer. I am not. However, in many cases, I have to fix stuff, and sometimes I have no clue how this stuff gets actually fixed. Therefore, there's a website that is called fixitclub.com, and on this website, fixitclub.com, what will happen is that you will find all sorts of really very interesting instructions and videos on how to fix all sorts of things all by yourself. So just also check it out. And to finish, I found very recently a really cool website that is called Universal Packing List. Now, unfortunately, this Universal Packing List, it's not in universalpackinglist.com, but it has a very weird URL that you can just see right now, just having it displayed on the bottom of the screen. And on this, with this tool, what you will be able to do is you will say, well, what kind of suitcase you're actually traveling with, how long is going to be your stay, is it a hard case suitcase, is it a soft case suitcase, all sorts of different questions. They will ask you like about 4 or 5 questions, and then they will tell you specifically what you need to put in your suitcase to pack the whole thing. Very useful. Well, with that, this pretty much wraps it up. I hope that you have really enjoyed the show. I have shared with you a lot of really very valuable content. Make sure to download my amazingly useful websites book at amazinglyuseful.com, and also make sure to be with us next week because we have a very interesting episode coming once again. Once again, this is Ernesto Verdugo, and this is Amazing Websites Television, a show where intelligent people like you come find the tools to change the rules. Bye bye.